2,300 hours.
Persian Gulf. A U.S. Navy destroyer just shot down Iran's most secret weapon.
An Iranian hypersonic missile shattered into pieces. The black box was already sinking 600 feet down.
Inside that black box, guidance data that could expose Iran's entire hypersonic weapons program to the world.
Navy SEALs had 90 minutes. After that, Iranian patrol boats would arrive. The race against time had begun. Standard SEAL gear could not reach 600 feet. Only one machine in the fleet could go that deep.
Meet CURV-21, the US Navy 1. Only 6 exist.
Built by NextForge Labs, capable of diving 20,000 feet, lifting 250 pounds with surgical precision.
The clock was ticking. Engineers loaded CURV-21 onto the destroyer. Departure window 7 minutes and closing fast.
32 knots toward the debris field. Iranian radar already tracking them. The black box still ticking on the seabed.
Sonar locked the black box, 604 feet down, sitting in soft seabed mud, waiting to be found.
SEALs would not dive that deep. Their job: deploy CURV-21, monitor from the surface, react if Iran arrived early.
Splashdown. CURV-21 entered the Persian Gulf. 20,000 feet of fiber-optic tether began unspooling beneath the waves.
Pressure mounted, 200 feet, 400 feet, 600 feet, crushing forces that would implode any human submarine.
Operators steered CURV-21 from the surface. Every joystick movement controlled the most expensive recovery vehicle on Earth.
Target acquired, the black box.
Iranian patrols arrived early, 40 minutes ahead of schedule. The SEALs had to retrieve and extract immediately.
600 feet down, CURV-21 extended its titanium arm. The Iranian black box was inches from being recovered forever. But before the recovery, the bigger question: how is the most advanced underwater drone on Earth actually built? Inside NextForge Labs. NextForge Labs, Ohio, the only facility authorized to build CURV-21 units for the United States Navy fleet. It begins with sand. Pure silica melted at 1600 degrees Celsius, atomized into millions, each microsphere thinner than a human hair, hollow inside, pressure tested under vacuum. Only perfect spheres make the cut.
Sealed in nitrogen-filled drums, transported in temperature-controlled trucks, heading to NextForge Labs for the next phase of construction.
Aerospace-grade epoxy resin, manufactured in Texas chemical plants, engineered to bond glass microspheres into impossibly strong syntactic foam.
Grade 5 titanium, mined in Nevada, the same alloy used in fighter jets, now destined to become CURV-21 manipulator arms, smelted at 3,000 degrees, poured into raw billets, stronger than steel, half the weight, built for impossible depths.
3 materials, 3 states, 1 factory. Everything converges at NextForge Labs, where the CURV-21 begins to take shape.
Inside NextForge Labs, 300 specialists work in shifts, building the only machine that can recover secrets from the deep.
Every CURV-21 begins as a blueprint, 8,000 individual parts, engineered to survive pressures that would crush a battleship.
CNC machines carve the master molds, tolerance 1/100th of a millimeter, precision that the deep ocean demands without compromise.
Every mold inspected by laser scanner. Imperfection is impossible. The next stage will fill this mold with deep-sea armor. Step 1, vacuum testing. Microspheres exposed to deep ocean pressure simulation. Imperfect spheres collapse. Survivors continue to phase 2. Step 2, epoxy and hardener mixed at exact 100:35 ratio. Robotic precision. No human hand could match it. Step 3, microspheres slowly added to epoxy. Millions of hollow spheres bonding into the hardest material humans have ever made.
Step 4, vacuum degassing removes every air bubble. Even microscopic voids would crack the hull at 600 feet down.
Step 5, liquid syntactic foam poured into the hull mold. The CURV-21 shape is finally beginning to materialize before us.
Step 6, the mold enters the autoclave. 200 degrees Fahrenheit.
48 hours later, the cured hull emerges, hardened, pressure-resistant, ready. Step 7, demolding. The raw CURV-21 hull stands free for the first time. Still rough, still needs precision shaping ahead. Step 8, CNC trimming. Robotic mills shape the hull to exact tolerance, edges smoothed, mounting points carved with surgical precision.
Ultrasonic inspection scans every cubic inch. Hidden voids would mean catastrophic failure. Every CURV-21 hull must pass perfectly.
Step 9, titanium grade 5 billets enter CNC machining. The strongest aerospace metal will become CURV-21's articulating manipulator arms now.
Each manipulator joint takes 14 hours to machine. One mistake, the entire titanium billet must be scrapped immediately. Restart.
Each manipulator joint takes 14 hours to machine. One mistake, the entire titanium billet must be scrapped immediately. Restart. Each segment quenched in coolant. Stress relieved. Strengthened at molecular level. Ready to lift 250 pounds underwater.
Step 10, manipulator arm assembly. 47 individual components, each one machine tested, certified, now ready for final integration.
Hydraulic actuators provide grip strength of an industrial vise, capable of holding a black box without crushing it. Ever.
Each arm tested through 500 articulation cycles. If any joint hesitates, the arm is rebuilt entirely from scratch.
The gripper. Tested on glass beakers. The same claw that will grip Iran's black box at 600 feet down.
Step 11, sapphire sonar lens. Polished to optical perfection. The only material strong enough for CURV-21's deep-sea imaging system.
Sapphire fitted into titanium housing, sealed against 20,000 feet of crushing pressure. Capable of broadcasting 4K video clear.
Tested in pressure tanks simulating deepest ocean. Image clarity confirmed. The CURV-21 will see what no human ever could.
Step 12, fiber-optic tether. 20,000 feet of armored cable. Real-time 4K video transmission from any depth on Earth.
Pulled with 12,000 pounds of force. Cable intact. Signal uninterrupted. Stronger than the steel cables on a battleship.
Every part complete. The hull, the arms, the sonar, the tether. Final assembly of CURV-21 is about to begin.
Step 13, manipulator arms mounted to hull. 16 high-strength bolts per arm. Hydraulic lines integrated through the hull body.
The sonar dome. CURV-21's eye, mounted to the front of the hull. Now this machine can see in absolute darkness.
Step 14, electronics integration. The brain of CURV-21. Custom-built control boards. Encrypted firmware. Designed for classified Navy operations.
3,000 individual wires, each one routed by hand, each one labeled, each one mission critical for CURV-21's flawless operation.
8 thrusters mounted around the hull. 6-axis maneuverability. CURV-21 can hover, rotate, glide through deepest underwater currents perfectly.
40,000 lumens of LED illumination. Stronger than the headlights of an aircraft carrier. Cuts through total darkness underwater.
The umbilical connected. 20,000 feet of fiber-optic lifeline. Data, power control. All flowing through one armored cable.
Step 15, pressure testing. CURV-21 lowered into tank simulating 20,000 feet of ocean depth. 6 hours under crushing pressure ahead.
Pressure climbing. 9,000 pounds per square inch. Forces that would fold a tank. The CURV-21 holds. Perfectly intact.
Cameras transmitting flawless 4K video under maximum pressure.
Test complete. The CURV-21 emerges undamaged. Every component survived pressures that no human could ever endure or even imagine. Step 16, final paint. Marine-grade coating. Resistant to saltwater corrosion. Visible from miles away on the ocean surface.
High visibility yellow-orange. Pantone 137C. The signature color of every CURV-21 in the United States Navy fleet today.
Cured under infrared lamps, 250 degrees. Paint bonds molecularly to the hull. Will not chip, will not fade, ever.
NextForge Labs. The signature on every CURV-21 hull. The mark of America's only authorized deep-sea recovery vehicle manufacturer today.
The destroyer exits at maximum speed, 35 knots. Iranian patrols arrive 12 minutes too late. The black box is gone.
Inside a classified American laboratory, the Iranian black box opened for the very first time. The world is about to learn. Inside the guidance chip, the brain of Iran's hypersonic missile, the single most classified semiconductor in the entire Middle East.
The marking. Made in China. Iran's hypersonic missile, powered by Chinese semiconductors. The geopolitical scandal of the decade ignites.
Within hours, the Pentagon briefed, the White House informed, America had proof. China's chips, Iran's weapons, the truth exposed.
CURV-21, 6 units, 1 mission profile.
Step 17 serial number. Laser etched permanently. CURV-21 unit number 6, the newest addition to the United States Navy's fleet today.
Final inspection, 287 checkpoints. Every one must pass. The CURV-21 cannot leave this facility otherwise. Final operational test. Every system live, every function tested. The CURV-21 is ready for—
Step 8 encrating. Custom shock-resistant case. Foam-padded interior. Every component protected for cross-country military transport ahead. Sealed for delivery. Property of the United States Navy. The CURV-21 is leaving NextForge Labs for the very last time. Loaded onto military transport. Destination classified. Next stop, a U.S. Navy destroyer waiting at Norfolk Naval Base, Virginia.
The CURV-21 leaves Ohio, heading east, toward Virginia, toward the destroyer.
Norfolk Naval Base. The CURV-21 boards the destroyer. Mission directive Persian Gulf. Recovery of Iranian hypersonic black box.
And now, back to the Persian Gulf, 600 feet down. The moment America has been waiting for has arrived. Contact.
Lifting away from the seabed, carrying Iran's most classified secret, 20,000 feet of tether reeling in steadily upward.
On the surface, Iranian patrols only minutes away. CURV-21 still ascending. The race had reached its final critical phase.
Surface breach. CURV-21 emerges with the black box intact. Iranian patrol boats only 1 mile from the destroyer position.
Recovered onto deck. The black box, the evidence, the biggest geopolitical bombshell of the decade, now in American hands forever.
The destroyer exits at maximum speed, 35 knots. Iranian patrols arrive 12 minutes too late. The black box is gone. Inside a classified American laboratory, the Iranian black box opened for the very first time. The world is about to learn.
Inside the guidance chip, the brain of Iran's hypersonic missile, the single most classified semiconductor in the entire Middle East.
The marking, made in China. Iran's hypersonic missile, powered by Chinese semiconductors. The geopolitical scandal of the decade ignites.
Within hours, the Pentagon briefed, the White House informed. America had proof. China's chips, Iran's weapons, the truth exposed.
CURV-21, 6 units, 1 mission profile. The most expensive recovery vehicle on NextForge Labs, where America builds the impossible. The next CURV-21.
This production by NextForge Labs is created for educational and illustrative purposes using advanced AI technologies. Every frame in this video has been transformed through a multi-stage editing process. From GIF conceptualization to video generation, human creativity leads every step. NextForge Labs channel is dedicated to original AI craftsmanship and follows all 2026 YouTube monetization rules.